I really truly forgot the word titling. I forgot it existed, and I really want to talk about it because I think that confuses people. I think people can also get confused by titling and bubbling and what's the difference. So let's talk about it because that was something that confused me. And I just forgot the word titling and said fluctuation. So sorry. Anyways, let's talk about the difference between titling and bubbling. Okay, so titling is when the little ball in the water sealed chamber goes up and down. Titling is a normal expected finding, okay? The ball goes up when a patient takes a big deep breath and the pleural pressure becomes more negative. It goes up, and then when they exhale, the ball goes down and the pleural pressure becomes less negative. Now, someone commented on my chest tube, one of my chest tube saga videos. They said, hey, like at the beginning of my shift, there was titling, and then at the end of my shift, there wasn't titling anymore. And there are two reasons why that could be. The first reason, and what I suspect happened, is that your lung completely re-expanded and the pneumothorax was resolved and the pleural space was gone. So you won't see titling anymore. The second reason that it could happen is if it's kinked. If your tubing's kinked somewhere. It's like if it's clamped. You won't see titling, you won't see bubbling, you won't see anything. So if you notice titling and then you don't notice titling anymore, and maybe it's fresh and you aren't expecting the pneumo to be resolved, make sure that there's no kinking in any of your tubing. Okay, so titling is when the ball in the water seal chamber goes up and down, and bubbling is when there's like the actual bubbles in the water seal chamber. And I mentioned that continuous bubbling is not an expected finding. You shouldn't have continuous bubbling at all times. There's a leak somewhere. Super simple, you just find the leak and fix it. But you can have intermittent bubbling, and that's kind of expected, especially when you have like a pneumo and it's like the air leaving the pleural space. So that's the difference between titling and bubbling. Bubbling is bubbling, and titling is the ball going up, down, up, down. Titling, expected finding. Bubbling continuously, not expected finding. Why is this happening? Is there a leak somewhere? But yeah, I hope that was helpful.